Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Suicide of Rachel Foster. As I've said in the first two parts of this playthrough, if you are in a bad headspace or if you struggle with mental illness or emotional instabilities or any kind of mental or emotional issues at all, if you struggle with those and you think you might become susceptible to a decently triggering playthrough, do not watch, especially on this part of the playthrough, because I believe this is going to be where we really hit some climactic moments. But if you are willing to proceed, welcome to part 3, and hopefully, I think, the final part of the Suicide of Rachel Foster. So, thus far we've learned that her brother, the guy who's been on the radio with us, is insane, and he's using us as a pawn to become witness and find out what actually happened to his sister. And so that's where we're at. So without further ado, here we go. All right, this is creepy.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel.
Who are you talking
about? In the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. I will be good. Figure out what Rachel is saying, Nikki. She's here.
Oh, who, me? I'm not. I didn't do anything. Did I? You got it? Lucky stars? Nerd's thoughts. Okay. Claire? I think Claire was my mother, right? Rachel Leonard. Okay. So I guess Rachel and my father Leonard used to come up here and play chess, I guess. Light of Egypt. For the science of the soul and the stars. Crazy. Okay. Inside Claire's car. Right. Inside my mama's car. In my mom's car. Whoops. Oh, okay. Alright. Because it swings the other way. Heading back down to the garage to get in me mum's car. Fuck! Oh! Dude! Don't! Please!
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man.
Fuck me, dude. Oh my
His
god,
soul
even the
was
hair
big
on my
enough to love both you
freaking
and
toes are
Rachel.
just standing up,
I
dude.
knew my father's soul
Yeah, I got hairy toes.
better than anyone.
I'm like a
You were
hobbit.
just a jealous kid.
What are you
Don't
gonna do
you
about it?
dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't.
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Yeah,
Tell who? The
dipshit.
Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
Yeah.
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Rachel. I hated her and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone. Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
I don't understand. What did I get? I don't really know what I got right there. Just look like. What's in this blanket? Wash it, wash it, wash it, wash. Okay. Okay. Boiler room. Where is the laundry? Would it be in the boiler room? Surely it wouldn't, right? Laundry. Yeah, I guess so. Go to the sink. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God. How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Rachel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't... I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Rachel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Rachel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Rachel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, where are you?
It's white as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. And another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving? Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Rachel? Is that you?
Ugh. What happened?
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally, I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home, and I have to stay here. Forever.
Wait a sec, let's talk. There's also my fee.
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day, but they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Rachel and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice. Wait, I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared. I don't want to die. It's getting dark. I can't see the light. I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
Okay. I'm glad that I had the I'm glad I had the choice to turn it back off. Oh. Man. That was I mean, so yeah, that wasn't like a wasn't a puzzle game. It wasn't any kind of horror, or I mean there was some scary moments. But that was just a story. I loved it. It's just a good story. I wonder if there was multiple endings. I assume there is. If you want to go through and, you know, not turn it off, I highly suggest the playthrough. See if there's any other types of endings to it. I only did one, right? I only got to this one type of ending. There might be very, very many. There may be more than two. I don't know, but either way, that's a fantastic little game. It's a really cool story. Sad, but very interesting. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Subscribe, like, turn on the bell for me. I'd appreciate it. Until the next one. Bye-bye.